Ben, what the? Now, this story starts back on February 5th of this year, where Elite Series Pro and YouTube sensation Ben Milliken turned into the Texas Parks and Wildlife Lunker program a 13.15 tank of a fish. He caught it on a lake in East Texas called Lake Nacogdoches. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Texas Lunker program is a program where when anglers catch a bass of 8 pounds or greater in weight, they can submit it to the state for health and genetic testing. If it passes inspection, its spawn can then be used to help bolster the genetic quality of bass throughout the state of Texas. Now, anglers submitting a catch of 13 pounds or greater, that's called a legacy entry. That gets the angler a nice fiberglass replica of the fish, a prize package, and their name to be put into a random drawing at the end of the year at the banquet for one of two $5,000 shopping sprees. Now, this brings us to what happened with Ben. Reportedly, he was instructed by someone at Texas Parks and Wildlife to enter his catch through the Texas Parks and Wildlife app. He did. Well, soon it was discovered that he wasn't in the system for having a valid fishing license. So he was instructed to pay a fine, which he did, and he also immediately purchased a fishing license. Now, folks, this may be one of those rare situations where I tap the brakes just a little bit and I don't rush to judgment, but I have a reason why. Do y'all remember an angler by the name of Baron Adams who come through Texas with the NPFL back in April of 22? He thought he had purchased his license through the Texas Parks and Wildlife app, but there was some kind of a system glitch or error, and it didn't record. It cost him a $100,000 first place prize. Whereas in Milliken's situation, it was quickly caught and the situation rectified. So your guess is as good as mine. So now in October, the whole situation resurfaced. See, Texas Parks and Wildlife was preparing for their annual Lunker banquet. And as they were crossing their T's and dotting their I's, they found that citation and realized, wait a minute, he didn't have a valid fishing license at the time of the catch. So they uninvited him from the event where he was going to get VIP access for having a legacy class fish, and they disqualified his catch. Well, the Texas Parks and Wildlife staff wanted to charge him with something. The closest thing they could find was tournament fraud. Granted, this did not happen during a professional or even an amateur event, but it was based on those two $5,000 shopping sprees he could have won via the random draw at the banquet. So an affidavit was filed by a member of the Texas Parks and Wildlife Freshwater Fishery Center in Athens, Texas, by their staff, where they have the Lunker program. That warrant was then drawn up and sent to Nacogdoches County, where Ben lives. At that point, he was contacted by them, told he needed to come down, get his fingerprints, and then that mug shot that we've all seen. Now, it's the position of those at the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department that Ben knowingly and deliberately falsified the information on the application for the Texas Lunker program. When you talk to anglers on the other side, they think not only was it a misunderstanding and a simple mistake, but that it was already taken care of like 8 months ago. Why is it being brought back up now? Are they trying to make an example out of a big name? Your guess is as good as mine. I do think that Ben has a lot of knowledge of the Lunker program, though, because his company, 6 Cents, donates thousands of dollars of tackle to that program every single year. So to knowingly and deliberately shaft somebody you have a good conservation relationship with, I'm skeptical. Anyway, what I do know, that smile he has on his face on that mugshot photo, seriously crazy stuff. It tells me he knows a lot more about the situation than we do, and he's getting a laugh out of it. Either way, please keep your eyes tuned to this channel for any latest developments. As soon as they come down the pipe, I'll let you know. Please do me a favor, like, comment, share, subscribe, even think about becoming a member, and don't forget about the News Tips hotline at the bottom of the screen. And you know what I want to say. Until next time we meet, get out there in the water and keep it wet.
Yo, it's a real tackle, let's get to the facts. I don't sugarcoat nothing, I'm spitting the max. You think I'm holding back? Nah, I better step back. I'm dropping lines like